Back now with one of our favorite local comedians. For the past several years, we've had the pleasure of chatting with Willi Myles around Thanksgiving time, and we're thrilled to have him back with us this morning. Hello, Willi. Good to see you.
Rob, nice to see you again,
yes,
too, my friend.
You got to get a shot of his shoes. Those are the cleanest white. Come on. Come on, yeah, right up here. Just put him. Look at that. Look at that. Brand new. I caught him in the green room, opening them right out of the box. There was the tissue paper was playing. No, great to see you again. What's new with you? I saw you in the hall here last week talking to Tim. You're getting around. You're making the rounds here. What's new?
Yeah, doing my 11 questions with Tim, and that's scary.
Why is that scary?
Because Tim gives you those 11 questions that you don't know what they are. I would like to have the whole idea. I like to have my questions in advance, at least. Because they're like you have to answer them on the spot.
That's the whole idea.
I was never a good test taker. I went to St. Cloud State, remember?
Oh, come on now. Hail Huskies. Hail Huskies. Your Thanksgiving show is a big deal. You didn't do it last year, did you?
No, I took a year off. My schedule just wouldn't allow me to do it. And then my good friend Tracy Ashley came in with her posse and did the She Rose show, which was awesome.
I remember that.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
And this year I'm back, though, so I'm looking
back and better than ever?
Back bigger and, well, actually thinner than ever.
Yeah, how much have you lost now?
Oh, about 30 pounds.
Good for you. How'd you do it?
Just basically just watching what I eat and working out. And it's one little thing called Pilates.
No, Pilates? I see that sign every time I'm driving home. I thought it was Pilates.
Ouch.
I didn't know what is Pilates. Everyone else, again, it's one of those things that everyone knows what it is but me.
It is something having to do with twisting your body, and that is not normal for a dude, is what I'm saying. But I do it, and then they tell you to hold it, and then you hold it, and then you say, well, can I let go? And they say, well, let go. Then you can't let go at that point because you feel like you're going to snap.
Can you give us a little, can we move the flower? Can you do something right now? Get up on the table and give us a little preview of Pilates. Willi Pilates.
It's hard. It's hard. And then, I have a female Pilates instructor, and she'll have me doing stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is not a normal position for a man. I mean, I can't even get my hip back in place, And then one time, seriously, Rob,
I'm just picturing you doing this stuff.
One time she told me, I told her my hip. I said, my hip. I said, I think I felt something pop. She said, just squeeze your buttocks. What? No, that's not right. You can't just squeeze your buttocks. You're not a doctor. I'm going to get up. I'm just going to stop.
This interview has just totally gotten out of line. So you lost 30 pounds eating right, doing Pilates and everything. Good for you.
Yeah.
Is it helping your comedy routine? You got more endurance now up there on stage.
You know what? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a lot more endurance. I have a lot more stuff to talk about, too.
Good Lord. Let's try and get serious for a second here, Willi, and your charity work. You have a couple different ways that you do charity. You do a golf-inspired charity,
Absolutely.
And that's the Tee It Up, I believe is what it's called?
My foundation is called the Stand Up Foundation.
Okay.
I raise money for the Minnesota Children's Home Society.
Okay.
But Tuesday night, the first night of my show, all proceeds are being donated to the First Tee.
The First Tee, that's it, okay.
Yeah, First Tee of Minneapolis, St. Paul. And this is, if you don't know what First Tee is, it's an organization that really embodies kids. And it's teaching them life skills and sportsmanship and just a whole lot of things that they're going to need later on in life. It teaches them just really how to be just better people.
And now you can teach them Pilates, too.
Exactly. Well, I wouldn't put that on a child. You know what I mean?
Why golf? Why do you have to like golf so much? I like everything about you except that, because you just totally snapped me out at that at your golf tournament. That was it for me. That was it.
Because
you ruined my life.
Golf is a commitment. You have to commit to golf, or it will not commit to you.
I can think of other things I'd rather commit to. And you're a good golfer, too. You're a good athlete.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty decent. I'm like any golfer. You're never as good as you want to be.
See, when I first met you, you told me, come play this golf tournament. Oh, funny comedian guy. This is going to be fun. Someone that's worse at golf than I am. I show up, and you're dressed head to toe and you got about $8,000 worth of golf apparel on, like you just stepped off the tour and
the whole thing
shot
is that
10 under par.
Golf is look is good. as you want to be.
You
You know,
always
if
do.
you're not as good, at least dress the part so people look at me and be like, just like you did. Man, this guy's good.
You are good. We got to get going. Did we even talk about your shows at Acme this week? I don't know if we, yeah, we did. Good to see you again. I'm going to let people know they can come see. You're very fun.
Absolutely.
Great guy,
Thanks,
too.
sir.
See, Willi Myles is performing this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at the Acme Comedy Company in downtown Minneapolis and giving Pilates lessons after his show. For tickets and show times, check out acmecomedycompany.com. Now, people show up for Pilates. You're going to kill me.
Oh, man. Bring it on.